Is Ondo dead? In case you missed it, tomorrow Ondo Global Markets finally makes its debut. On September 3rd, the tokenization product is finally launching. So is Ondo a good buy right now, and is it about to pop off after the launch of this major news event? This is all going to be the biggest question, as the launch of Ondo Chain and its tokenization platform, Ondo Global Markets, Ondo GM, is a significant development for Ondo Finance. And with potential implications for the Ondo token's utility and price, everybody is wondering, why is Ondo under $1 right now? Can it go back to all-time highs? And more importantly, what does this actually all mean for the value and utility of Ondo itself? Because the head of the SEC seems to think that the future of tokenization is where everything's headed.
A key priority of my chairmanship is to allow market participants to innovate with super apps. I'm often asked, what do you mean by a super app? Plain and simple, securities intermediaries should be able to offer a broad range of products and services under one roof with a single license. A broker-dealer with an alternative trading system should be able to offer trading in non-security crypto assets alongside crypto asset securities, traditional securities, and other services without requiring 50-plus state licenses or multiple federal licenses. I've directed the Commission staff to develop further guidance and rule proposals ultimately to make this super app vision a reality.
So let's talk about the potential benefits first. The first potential benefit is going to be increased utility and governance. The Ondo token serves as a governance and utility token with the Ondo financial ecosystem, particularly for the Ondo DAO and protocols like Flux Finance. Now, the launch of Ondo Chain, a layer 1 blockchain designed for institutional grade real-world asset tokenization, enhances the ecosystem infrastructure. This could increase the token's utility as it may be used for staking, governance, and decisions, or incentivizing liquidity in tokenized asset pools. And that's very important because if this happens, which seems very, very likely, here's what one of the founders was talking about in terms of what this means for all stablecoins and tokenization.
The future that we are working towards with Ondo Finance truly is one where financial services and capital markets more broadly truly operate and move 24/7, and where anyone globally with an internet connection can have access to US financial products whenever they want. The vision that we have for the next couple of years is that anyone with a stablecoin is going to essentially be able to buy any US stock or ETF or mutual fund that they want 24/5, 24/7, being able to get margin on the assets they hold across different asset classes. We really want to break open the barriers that currently still exist for a global user base to have access to the financial products and services that they want.
Now, of course, they could end up just unlocking their Ondo tokens, and this team could just completely dump the price of Ondo and just leave it as a governance token and just take their money and walk away and launch a giant equities project. A lot of people on X are saying that. I personally don't believe that's what's happening whatsoever. I think this team's way too embedded, way too connected, has a way too strong of a network, are way too intelligent, and way too ahead of the curve to not take advantage of this first mover advantage they had. So token unlock concerns are not an issue for me. In fact, they might actually even extend those. Which is leading me to what my expectations are. Is Ondo dead? And the answer to that is a very hard no. I believe with now the launch of global markets, what we've been waiting for with Ondo Chain, we are going to see an influx not only from whale activity, but just a massive surge in TVL overall. The success is going to depend on the new catalyst, which has a $250 million fund, guys. A $250 million fund that is going to be pushing it to more ecosystem and liquidity development. But this is going to depend on the platform's ability to deliver low-fee, high-liquidity trading and attract institutional partners while navigating all the regulatory hurdles, which, of course, guys, they're like working closely with BlackRock, JP Morgan, etc. The SEC. In this video, I just showed you Paul Atkins saying, hey, it's a free game. Go for it. And they're partnered with World Liberty DeFi. I mean, they have all the institutional partners. So looking at the price right now, I actually think Ondo at 91 cents is a good entry point, but I'd personally be waiting for like 75 cents. Are you going to get that? Maybe not. But I'm biased because I have a massive bag of Ondo. But once we break out of this downtrend, which you can see here just right on the screen, you can see that we're testing some massive resistance coming up to the day of the announcement tomorrow. If this breaks out, I think we might see resistance at about $1.10. That's really it. Once we break that $1.10 level, we're looking at upside of new all-time highs for Ondo Finance with more TVL, with more institutional partners, with more whale interest in the middle of an alt season, and more liquidity entering the market. So to me, again, Ondo definitely not dead. I'm very excited for the future of this project. I'm still holding here. You guys have seen me make tons and tons of money off Ondo, and I think it is just getting started. But let me know what your Ondo price prediction is for 2026 or this bull run in general. And if you guys want to know what I'm going to be doing with my trades, what I'm going to be entering, what I'm going to be shorting, I trade Ondo as well. Make sure you guys come join the Discover Crypto Discord. The link is in the description below. See you guys soon.